Can
Can you hear us?
I can hear
think
you
we're good.
perfectly.
Oh my God, and we can hear
Woo!
you
We did
perfect.
I
it.
can, yeah.
Wow,
What
that
did,
was
Yeah.
now we need to know what you did there, Zach. How did you solve it?
Well, so I am using my Apple EarPods,
That's the
which
issue.
I think were, yeah, I'm, this is great. How are you guys?
Isn't that interesting though? Yeah, we're fantastic. We're excited. We have the event in what, 5, 6 days, and we can't wait. It's a lot of work, which is great, but like getting all those final details, and emailing back and forth, we're loving the process. But next time we're gonna have a team.
yes.
It's it's a
Speaking
lot
of
of work,
team,
I'm sure.
Speaking of team, where are your bandmates? I guess you'd call them your group mates.
They're just putting on the finishing touches to join us here,
Oh,
to join me
nice.
here.
They've got to look beautiful at all times. It doesn't take much. You're all gorgeous.
We
Yes.
were working off of California time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. How's the weather down there? It looks like it's gorgeous sunshine coming in right now.
Well, yeah, it's beautiful out. It's nice and dry, and it's nice just to kind of get out of the city, and just the city being Toronto, where I was born and raised and living my whole life, to kind of just breathe into a new space, just reflect. It's
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's great here. I love the city as well, the Toronto.
yeah. Well, of course, it's your people,
Here's
right? Oh, there we go.
Hi,
There
Diz.
you go.
What to do? I
Hi.
didn't even see.
You can't see
Yeah,
us?
Now it's going to be hard to
yeah.
communicate.
So
This is
Zach's gonna do like miming interpretation for you guys, so you know what we're saying. Right, Zach?
I will do my best at the.
Oh gosh, this Facebook Live, it's a great invention, but the fact that we have to wear earbuds and stuff to use it, it's a little tricky.
Yeah. Well, I think if I maybe try turning up my volume, I might rupture my eardrum. Oh, sorry, Diz.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you want to just hold it in your hand and it's going to
Yeah.
be like a tiny speaker.
We'll try
You
and
see,
talk.
that's the difficulty with technology. If I take it out of my ear, it knows to disconnect.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
wow.
it's either in
He's
my
a
ear and
Samsung
on.
guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I hear you. I'm Apple. I get it. He's Samsung, so he didn't realize they
Hi,
disconnect.
Lisa.
Yes, Lisa
Can you hear me?
Palmer says, Lisa Anna Palmer says hello
Yeah.
to everyone. She's excited to be able to see you guys at the event on Saturday. She's one of our speakers.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Anna. That's like, honestly, we're so excited for this event. Thanks, Miss. I think I heard Anna Palmer.
Lisa
Um,
Anna Palmer. Yeah, sorry,
Lisa
it's
Anna
hard for you to
Palmer. What a
communicate,
beautiful name.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? She's a
We
beautiful person.
Yeah, and we were actually just rehearsing earlier today, just for some set material, and we're excited to kind of like bring it and learn from all the speakers, and kind of get to know what they have to offer, like the world at large, and bring some of our A game as well.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
yes.
awesome. Part of the reason why we wanted you guys at the event is, our good friend Sameh Hassan, he told us about you guys. And we spoke to Leah, and she gave us a little bit of your story about your diversity, and how you are proponents of, like, just being yourself, and not being shy to be yourself. And that's really important for us. With our event, what we want to do is we want to bring love back into business. And you guys are all
Yeah,
about the love. So,
we that component of rIVerse and what we bring is means a lot to us, and it's kind of what drives us forward. It's just because, being the different people that we all are, I think in whatever way we grow up or experience the worlds in our upbringing, we're bound to kind of be touched by a level of, you know, you're not good enough for this, or you don't fit for that, or you should change this about you, and therefore we kind of create these you know, these mistruths of ourselves, and we're not the authentic person we should be. So we like to show that you can be whatever form that might take. You can love who you might want to love, and you know, if you can come and celebrate your differences, right?
Yeah.
You can not only realize a more fulfilling and joyful life, but you can kind of like win, and you can dominate. And rIVerse right now is like, you know, we're gonna dominate, and like we're wanting to show that.
Yes,
Wow,
we love
yes.
that.
rIVerse is pure wisdom.
Yes. Hi, Khadija. Nice to see your beautiful face.
You can hear it?
Hi.
Like barely. I can
Here, hold this.
just
You can hold that.
barely hear it.
Can you hear it? Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm enjoying California.
Yeah, no
We can
doubt.
see that. So you guys are going to bring a bit of Californian vibe with you when you come on Saturday.
Of course. We'll bring back super chill, fun, everybody's happy vibes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
awesome.
We have 2 speakers at the event that are coming from California as well.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So there's going to be a crew of you. Yeah, coming up here on
Yeah,
later.
get a
I
crew
like that we're part of
together.
the crew now.
We're all gonna be slightly sun-kissed.
Yeah, I love it. You're not going to be like Casper like I am right now. It goes with my silvery blonde hair though, so it's okay.
So what's the biggest, you guys were talking about kind of preparation for the event, and what's a challenge that you know, you're either I'm kind of like facing, you know, challenges in my life
Yeah.
in various ways. Was there anything unique about this time, or anything putting it all together?
Yeah, so we're planning an event. Our capacity is 250 people. And being that we're, you know, new in business together, we've only been in business together for about a year.
Oh, really?
It's basically 2 people planning an event for 250 people, and the logistics behind it. As you guys know, the logistics behind the scenes that people don't see in front, it's so much. And so needless to say that thank God we have a great relationship, because I'm not the easiest person to deal with this week. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of, like, you know, stress getting all the little nitty bitty stuff together. So that's
We
the main
know
challenge.
we know very well that you know, working along with family it
Yes.
helps people stay together through that. So,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
but you're almost there to kind of like enjoy it, and you know, to hear all the great speakers, and to meet all these, you know, amazing people. Can you guys see everybody? It's just showing we have the phone
can't see the
horizontal.
beautiful Monroe. So
Okay.
maybe she might need to sit on Diz's lap. I'm just
We're
joking.
we're not like sideways, and or can we move back a little bit, guys?
Yeah.
If you just kind of squish together a little bit more,
All right.
I mean, I know it's a little crowded. Again, that's one of the, you know, we're going to write
If we
Facebook
just
of
squish together a little bit more.
all these little trial and error issues with their Facebook lives. We're gonna write them and tell them they need to fix some stuff.
Oh, now
This
it's
is the left
perfect.
ear. Why don't you hold this one and you can hear it? Okay, I can.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yes, so
Word.
thank you, Lisa Anna Palmer.
4
I love
people.
your messages. We can
Hello.
see you all now though, so that's
I can
great.
hear you.
Yes,
Lovely.
good job.
Okay.
Look, we're 2 people and we're like already
We're
overcrowded.
Yes, like
Hi,
head to head,
guys.
Hi,
really close.
Monroe. Yeah. we're literally practically
Hi.
sitting on each other's laps. Hi,
Amazing.
guys.
So are we.
Monroe, how are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Well, you
Sorry.
know.
No,
Twice,
I'm good. How are you?
We're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're so looking forward to seeing you guys. We've been chatting with Zach for a bit here, telling him how awesome we think it is that you're going to be, you know, part of the team on Saturday and entertaining everyone.
Yeah, no, we're super excited. Like we talk about it all the time. We're like, we can't wait for Saturday. And we've been rehearsing our set, and we're excited to to bring the show to you guys, right? And we hope,
Oh,
and
yes.
you know, I think the crowd will receive us pretty well, and you know, get everyone going, and yeah, we're just excited.
Yeah, they definitely will. Will receive you because you guys are awesome, and you know, look at you. You're beautiful to look at, first of all. So, and
Oh,
then you've
thank
got these
you.
you've got these
Thank
angelic
you.
voices to go along with it. So, how could they
Yes.
not enjoy it?
And you're in
Thank
Thank
surf mode in
you.
you. Thank
California.
you.
Molly just joined, and she's from California, and she's going to speak at the event as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
lovely. Hi,
Molly
Molly.
McCarthy Openshaw. Yeah.
Okay,
So, you know
lovely.
what, Zach, if you could just scooch in just a little tiny bit more, your head's cut off a
Lean with
little.
you.
Get your
We're
head like
so
this.
sorry, guys.
We should get what you guys have. Those little dual
Right?
side by side earpods.
Honestly, though, that's the thing. It's connected, it works, but you need a quadruple for. I don't know
Yeah,
if they
for
have.
4 people.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
actually hear pretty well out of Khadijah's ear.
Oh, can you? Oh,
Okay.
good. Well, I'm trying not to scream to blow her eardrums, but at the same time
Oh,
trying to
it's
talk loud
okay.
enough. Okay, good.
It's
So
okay, yeah.
how's the tour going, guys?
This is actually, we are here for, so we make music and we do performances, but then we also have a YouTube series that we started last year, where we do reactions to other artists. So we kind of watch other artists who do something similar to what we do, and we just react and kind of, what do we like, what do we not like, whatever. And that has really taken off, and we've gotten a lot of popularity on YouTube from that. So we're
No
actually
doubt.
going to a concert tomorrow. The TNT Boys, who are a trio from the Philippines,
Oh, nice.
their company reached out to us and invited us to come to the concert and like vlog the experience just to help promote it. So we're actually here. We're not really like here doing performances, but we're just here to kind of experience looking at other artists and kind of sharing our experience with that.
That's amazing. And
Very
that
cool.
that must give you also that must help you tweak your own work as well though, because you see different things in so many different people, right? It gives you a lot of ideas. We know in business for us that's the same thing. Like we go and see the way somebody else is doing and we're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." So,
Yeah, absolutely. We were saying it's kind of reverse reacts is something that started years ago, but like now we're doing it in front of a camera and we're showing other people. But we
That's
do,
so true.
as
Definitely
artists,
true.
we do. We always study other artists and we look at what other people are doing and like what can we learn from and how can we grow as artists ourselves. And yeah, so now this is just a process that we're sharing with the world.
yeah,
Wow.
I think that's awesome, and I have no doubt that you're probably building a good following on YouTube from that because that's pretty cool. I like watching things like that myself. So yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
no,
funny
it's
because
crazy.
before we
Like,
talked, I was watching it.
sorry,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. It's your interview.
No, no, I was just going to say, in terms of like the following that we have on YouTube already, in less than a year, we're already at over 142K subscribers in less than a year. So
Wow.
it
Yeah,
builds so fast, literally overnight.
yeah.
And you know, sometimes we wake up in the morning and we're like, oh my God, did you know that we just got like 5,000 more subscribers in like 2 days? Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. So it happens
Actually,
very fast.
yeah, actually here in San Francisco yesterday, we went like sightseeing around San Francisco and there were two different people who just as we were outside or walking down the street stopped us and were like, "Oh my gosh, reverse! Khadija, Diz, it's you guys." Like they recognized us from YouTube, which is like it's a new stage for reverse of like being recognized on the street halfway across the country. Like, yeah, it's very
Well,
cool.
And like both
yeah,
of those
because
people were actually not even from San Francisco,
Yeah,
oddly enough. One girl was from London, England,
yeah.
and
oh,
then
amazing.
another guy was from Atlanta, Georgia. So it's like, what are the odds that these people from around the world are in the same city as we are at the
Yeah,
exact same time?
yeah.
And like Khadijah was saying, it's so surreal. You know, we're having coffee, and then someone's like, hey, I know you. I watch you all the time. I just watched you like an hour ago. And
Yeah,
it's crazy. So
yeah.
definitely something to get used to.
Yeah, no
Very
doubt,
Wow.
cool.
because you guys have been at this for a while. The last time that we had a conversation, which I don't know how many of this viewership actually got to hear anything that we were
Right.
saying, But you guys have, you met, what, 10 years ago, and you've been together as a group for 7? Is that correct?
Yes. Well
Yay,
done.
my
Yes.
memory's not that bad after all. Woo-hoo!
Yes.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna hear.
I was just gonna say, Disney's back in the corner. Have you been naughty? Did they put you in the corner for a reason?
No, just making room for
I know, you're very sweet. That was lovely. Thank you.
No worries.
You know, we're gonna. We decided, I think, we're gonna come up with our own technology, and we're gonna sell it for like millions and millions of dollars to Facebook.
Yeah, good idea.
Just joking. We don't know anything about technology. We failed miserably. But
I mean, neither do we technically, because right now we can't even see you guys.
Half of your face. Yeah.
Like, you can't see us at all?
No, we see, like, I don't know what happened to the phone.
It's
but
sideways.
It's cut in half, so I see myself and I see half of Trish's eyeball.
Does it look okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
For us,
Guillaume's sliding in.
How's that? Is that better?
for us,
Yeah,
it's
There we
perfect.
go.
There we go.
We can do it.
Perfect.
So
We
fun.
were born like this.
Yeah, we're not Siamese twins, I swear. So listen, I was wondering if you guys would do something special for everybody. I'm wondering if maybe if we sprung on you, if you could do maybe a little a cappella, something.
An acapella?
Yeah.
We can.
What do you think? Are you up for it?
Do you want to maybe come back here?
Yeah.
The sound is more balanced. Maybe Zach, you can sit down.
I mean, no pressure, but if you're up for it, that
Absolutely.
would be fabulous.
We can do it. We just have to make ourselves fit in this space, and we can do it.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's perfect. You guys look awesome.
Rock with you?
Okay, cool.
And
I
I
don't.
have
Oh, what are we gonna sing?
Something short and sweet, right?
Yeah.
So the chorus, so rock with you.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what I would do.
It's a conversation. It's like, what do we feel like?
I know.
Do
What
we-
kind of song are we singing?
deep and emotional? Do you mind, as I'm doing melody, do you mind if I switch with you?
Okay. Yes, they're gonna switch spots. We are going to sing the chorus from our single "Rock with You." So that's the latest music video that we released on our channel. Actually,
perfect.
we released it last month, and it is very popular with our viewership. So we will do the chorus of "Rock with You."
Okay, we'll be quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's me. It's okay. We go all out. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
We go all around the world. Holler if you heard. You know we got that northeast, southwest door. Mr. DJ got turned up. Make that system bump. I just wanna rock with you, rock with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep going. La da 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 da. Yeah, la da 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 da. Let's get poppin', la da 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 da. Yeah, la da 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 da.
Woo! That was great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, it's the best of my life. Wow, thank you so much.
That,
you.
see,
You're welcome.
Lisa Anna Palmer just said such beautiful voices.
And you want to
Thank
try
you,
the other name?
Lisa.
Yeah. And Richard, oh, this is a French name. I think Guillaume's going to say this.
Richard Prou says nice singers, loves it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. So everybody, that's just a little glimpse of what you're going to see. Imagine them with microphones and, you know, all dolled up to be even more fantastic than they already look to begin with. I don't know. You're going to put me to shame. I can tell you that much. But yeah, imagine what you're going to see. They've got, you know, a good set. They've got at least 20 minutes up on stage, and we're going to do a little, their videographer is going to do a little Q&A with them as well, so we can learn more about them as a group. And that's at Awaken Your Wisdom on Saturday, April the 27th at the Apollo Convention Center in Mississauga. And the tickets are free right now, so everybody get on. Exactly. Don't hesitate. I mean, how often are you going to get to see a band like this, a group, I should say, perform for free? So get off the couches, get your tickets. We'll have the link in the what do you call that? The link in the bio?
Yes, description. It's already there up below. Up below doesn't make sense.
Down below.
Yeah,
Down below.
Down below. Oh, hi.
Hi, Leah. Leah's there.
Leah's watching, guys.
Your manager.
She's in the room with them in case everybody missed the beginning of this. So cute. And Leah's just a doll as well. We've chatted a little bit, and she's just lovely. So we appreciate all of you coming into our lives, all of you new wonderful people. And honestly, we can't wait to see you all.
Yes,
yes,
we're very excited.
RIVerse Live.
Yeah, so when are you guys back? Are you getting back just before the event? You there for a few more days in the beautiful sunshine?
We're here until Wednesday. The event is tomorrow that we're going to.
Yeah, the concert tomorrow.
And then we fly back Wednesday evening, and then we have another another event
on Thursday.
And we're rehearsing for Awaken Your Wisdom on Saturday.
Wow. Nice. Yes. So after our event, you guys, are you going to go back on tour, or can people see you around? Like, what's your next thing on the list?
Yeah, so aside from our YouTube series that because of the rise in the popularity of that show, we have to stay up to date with the content on YouTube. But aside from that, we're recording our next album. So we're just in the writing process right now for some of the other tracks. We've essentially solidified our next single, so we're also working on the production for the next video for that. And and then it's going to be more performing and whatnot around the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
It's kind of interesting to go through it through YouTube, and because it doesn't kind of take a formulaic A, B, C, D like stream line. Like the through line is very different than what I would have thought, because it seems like we're kind of doing things across platforms.
It just never stops. Yeah, awesome. It's just kind of, we're always doing something. So at any point you can find rIVerse somewhere if you want to see us, and you'll find us.
Amazing. Well, one of our favorite people, we call him Dr. S, Shahid. He's on here listening to you guys right now, and Dr. S,
hi, Doctor.
They're at our event. He's a lovely human being. You guys would adore him. He's at the event. Hopefully on Saturday he can make it. rIVerse is going to be playing, and it's worth being there. Lisa says can't wait to see us all on Saturday. And so we look forward to seeing your beautiful faces live, because we've never met any of them in life. We've only seen them virtually.
Through this wonky
video.
We might have less sound issues with the echo microphone.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes, we're meeting with the AV tomorrow to make sure that, he's got a feel for the venue and stuff, and you guys can get your sound check, and everything's going to be great. Awesome. So no echo issues.
Thank you.
We're really excited about it. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us again. We're so glad that we were able to make this one work, because, we were so excited about our first interview, and then learning that the echo got recorded was disappointing for us. So thank you for squeezing us in. That meant a lot that you were able to do that.
Of course.
Yeah,
and for the a cappella, wow.
Yes, that was beautiful.
We're going to replay that video over and over again.
Oh no, please don't. I'm kidding.
Diz, come on, don't be so modest.
I'm just a super
perfectionist.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Well, you sounded pretty perfect to us.
Yes.
So
thank you. Just wait until Saturday. It's going to be even better.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and don't forget either, we're on a Facebook Live, honey, so this thing is no easy feat.
Oh, yeah.
As we've learned, there's a lot of little tricks to the...
Yeah.
So,
So if people want to follow your group, they go to Reverse Live or at Reverse Live, right?
Correct. Yes. So that's RIVERSE Live. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have our whole album out on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So, if you want to hear more of us and, not just the Facebook Live video, you can definitely check us out. And we're super active on social media as well, especially in today's day and age. And we love to interact with people, so shoot us a message, come say hi, and yeah, let's rock.
Wow.
Yeah,
And your YouTube stars, right? So on YouTube, it's a big thing.
Well, that sounds awesome. We won't take up too much more of your time. We know how busy you are, and you've probably got rehearsing to do or something, maybe another gig to go check out.
Practice your reaction videos.
We actually have another one of these, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we have another video call to make in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll let you go freshen
you.
up for that one, and maybe gargle if you have to do another acapella. Just joking. You'll get used to my humor. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Reverse.
for joining. Everybody, get your tickets for Awaken Your Wisdom. There aren't very many left, so now's your chance to get them.
And they aren't very expensive.
Yeah, no, can't get better than nothing. So if you want to see, the beautiful talent of rIVerse and, our cute little faces here too, come see us on Saturday at the Apollo Convention Center in Mississauga. And the link is below or above or somewhere.
Bye,
So,
guys.
Thanks, guys, for
Thank
joining.
you so
Bye.
much.
See you
See you
Saturday.
soon. Bye.
Bye.